Hello, friends. It's January, almost the end of January. Surreal to say that. But do you already feel like things could be chaotic already as we just begin the year? This in this video, I'm inviting you to stillness. I am inviting you to take a journey of stillness with me. The power of stillness. You might ask, what does that really mean? To be still. The premise I'm looking at is being still. Psalm 46:10. Peace be still and know that I'm God. Peace be still. We hear that. Oftentimes we could say, yeah, I'm practicing stillness, but are we really? The power of stillness means stepping out of the chaos of worrying, the chaos of being overwhelmed, the chaos of feeling like there's so much to do, there's not enough time. It's only January. And I've already have enough conversations with folks that, oh my gosh, Berta, I feel like, I need to do this, that, and the other. And I can feel that creeping in my own spirit. And I've had to stop and says, wait a minute. I'm fostering a spirit of peace. And I'm not giving into that. See, when you're peaceful, when you're still, you can be peaceful. You can look at situation and not get overwhelmed by it. You can look at things that needs to be done and knowing, yes, I have to do these things. And that doesn't mean you're not being strategic. You're not being responsible, but you're choosing peace over chaos. That's what I want to encourage you to do. I want to invite you to choose peace over chaos. And that happens when you understand the stillness. See, when you understand stillness for real, it fosters clarity. You're not running around like a chicken with your head cut off. You're not running around feeling discombobulated. You're not running around feeling like, oh my goodness. I could tell you from my own experience, there was something that happened in my home that needed to be fixed. And I started racking my brains. What am I going to do? Da, 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 so on and so forth. And I just needed to stop and be strategic, be still in my mind. Like, wait a minute. Who can I call? What's the best case scenario to get this done? And when I was operating out of clarity, not out of panic, not out of concern, it worked itself out. This is probably a very small example, but it's the day-to-day things, finding stillness in the day-to-day activities, the day-to-day events that you have going on, and not getting all discombobulated or bent out of shape over stuff, because that's when you rob yourself of being still, finding your inner peace. See, stillness is a practice. It's an ongoing practice. It is not a one and done. It is never a one and done. Because I tell you, there is a level of strength that you achieve when you're not running chaotic. You're not running like a madman or madwoman. When you are standing in your stillness, strength is fostered through stillness. I want you to hear me on this. Strength is fostered through stillness. I know for me, the times that I'm still, I'm purposeful, I'm thinking through things, I'm not letting the event, the situation overtake me. That's when I make the best decisions for myself and my family. That's when I take actions that's purposeful. I'm not rushing. I'm not going here, there, and everywhere. I'm calculated in the steps that I take. I want to encourage you, invite you to be calculated in the steps that you take. And that's through practicing stillness. That strength of taking the time for yourself to write it down, to journal the things that you need to do, to utilize your calendar, to be a man or woman of purpose A year of stillness is just January. Don't let the events of life overtake you. I'm learning that. There are events that's going to happen. That's such as life. But who will I be in the face of those events? Will I be a woman that's just exhausted and just done because of life events and things that's happening? Or will I be a woman that's empowered, that take back my power and says, nope, this is not how this is going to go. I'm going to process it. I'm going to talk it through. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to use discernment. I am going to be still and allow the unfolding of what's to come. Allowing the unfolding of what's to come. See, when you're still, you operate differently. You're firing from all your engines. That's why scripture says in Psalm 46:10, be still and know that I am God. Be still. You know, you pray about something and you turn around and you're worrying about it. There's not stillness in there, because I know I've done it. Oh, pray, God, please help me with the situation. I'm going to get it right. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay. And see, with being still, sometimes people say, you know, still, I'm not moving around. I'm not going crazy. It's not. It's the internal dialogue that you're having. Laying in bed and not being able to sleep at night because of thinking, you know, and what if this happens and that is not stillness. I've done it. That is not stillness. When you're still, you're transformed, you know, your mind is transformed. Your actions are transformed. It looks differently. Rest mind equals spiritual, physical, intellectual, emotional strength, emotional growth. That's when your mind is rested. Physically, emotionally, intellectually, there's growth that's happening because you're operating in a different level, not from a place of chaos, not from rushed, not from panicking, but from peace. Isn't that what we all want to operate from? Isn't that the goal? As you're evolving, you're elevating. Because bigger things are coming. The more you evolve, the more you grow. You have different issues, different problems, different situations, different scenarios. But if you train yourself, as I've trained, and I'm continuing to train myself, to operate from a place of peace, then these events that comes, they don't rattle you so much. You can process them, and then you can make decisions that you can stand proud of. It's not rushed. See, in life, oftentimes we get the one chance to do something. Do it successfully and effectively without rushing. With peace. Peace, be still. I want to invite you to the power of stillness. We all want to be still. We all want it. But when we look at situation as the end all and allow the situation to dictate our reaction, we lose our sense of stillness. Situation should not dictate your reaction. Process what's happening. Take the time to process it. There's always time to process it. Think through it. Make decisions that you feel like, you know what? Yeah, this is the best decision for this situation. You know, there has to be a time where it's not just flying by the seat of the pants and just go, go, go. Go with wherever the wind blows. Stillness doesn't look like that. I used to think that way. I used to think I have to go wherever the wind blows. Whatever happens, okay, I have to make a decision. You don't have to make a decision right then and there. Learning to stop, pause, and then come back, that's where your power is. That's where I've gained my power. That's when I started to really understand the steps that I'm taking and start operating differently. I don't know if this is resonating for you, but it's January. And if you're feeling frantic and feel like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it's the end, all these kinds of thoughts, you're not operating at a place of stillness. I want to encourage you. Be still. Don't give up your power. You're powerful beyond measure, but you have to operate from that space of empowerment. And being still is one of the fastest way you can start operating that way. So be still. Take your thoughts operating from a place of calmness, not rushed, not chaotic, and enjoy the blessings that you get to have. Every decision is an opportunity for growth and development. We are on an elevation journey. Continue to elevate. Be still. Allow the unfolding. Do what you need to do and be present. I hope this finds you well. This is what's in my thoughts. This is the conversations that I'm having, and I want to share that with you. If this resonates with you, if this speaks to you, leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. I encourage you to be still. I will see you next time, my friend. As always, be good to yourself and be good to others. Bye-bye.